Many persons who have experienced different forms of that violence developed in the following years the symptoms of PTSD and fibromyalgia. In particular, this applies to the most extreme form of violence, or the persons who were forced to use the violence against another persons during the war. Such proceedings are concerned with the basis of human part of the person, a sense of his dignity and self-worth. It fractures the strength of these values. It creates in man a sense of powerlessness, which manifests itself in the body as a physical or mental infirmity, non-existence, nothingness. Such a person feels as if he was broken spine, but it is a more internal of broken of his humanity, his moral dignity. This is true also for political prisoners for whom were applicable the merciless torture. For example, you can find in the Polish scientific literature after the Second War a lot of articles concerning concentrate camps victims, as well on political prisoners under totalitarian regime. These articles described 49 different types of torture that were used in the prisons. My father was subjected to a similar kind of tortures. They concerned not only impact on the physical body, for example, twisting arms or legs as if to break them, remove nails, or crushing fingers, but also psychological intimidation, even dramatic consequences that was used on his family, children, and wife. Also, moral violations of humanity where man was totally debased and his morale crushed. Victims are often the perpetrators of violence further because their borders have lost a sense of their own humanity, for example, sexual abuse on children. They are also the victims of their own violence and so self-tormenting. Therefore, this type of disease is one of the self-immune destructive disorders. Being a victim of violence and self-violence caused self-sabotage, depressing himself constantly, undermining its already fragile value. Thank you for your attention.